If you're looking to purchase luxury real estate in New York City this year, the biggest decision is not just what apartment, but it's also what borough holds the best long-term investment. Brooklyn and Manhattan are being driven by two different luxury buyers. My name is Chris Jordan. I'm a luxury real estate agent here in New York City. And in this video, I'm going to break down how luxury buyers decide between Brooklyn and Manhattan. So number one, let's talk entry price, of course, right? As you all probably know, the entry price in Manhattan is expensive. In Brooklyn, luxury is still expensive, but your dollar can stretch further in regards to price per square footage, so you can get larger layouts, higher floors, better views, comparisons to its counterparts in Manhattan. Number two, appreciation potential. Manhattan's a global brand. It's always going to attract international buyers that have a long-term demand. Manhattan real estate almost behaves like a blue chip asset. So year to year, it don't always grow the fastest, but the data shows that historically it has been one of the most durable places to preserve wealth because of this demand. Luxury, especially in the brownstone neighborhoods, and some of the luxury waterfront condos, I think they're in a long-term growth phase. They just continue to grow year over year. Brooklyn is almost what I like to call a normal market. So you get families, young professionals. It don't have a very specific market, sometimes like Manhattan does. Brooklyn, I'm not sure if you guys watch my Upper East Side tour, but one thing I spoke about Upper East Side is that it's always going to have this long-term demand because of the location, because of how some of the units are structured. You have larger layouts, things like that. I almost think that's also the case in Brooklyn. Brooklyn Heights is made for families, and a lot of Brooklyn neighborhoods, the brownstones are made for families, almost like the Upper East Side, but at much affordable prices. Moving along to number three, rental strength. I'm of the belief that even if you do plan on living in an apartment, you should always look at it as an investment. That's how you make wise decisions. That being said, I'm sure you guys heard about it. Manhattan rental prices are high. Very true, right? But the purchase price is high as well. That can, not always, but that can often compress your yield if you're looking to rent it out. When it comes to Brooklyn, Brooklyn rents have also surged. And I think we spoke about it a little bit, but Brooklyn have a little bit cheaper entry prices. So the price to rent ratio can be a little bit more attractive. Number four, let's talk about risk profile. Because I think luxury buying is not only about the upside, but it's about protecting your downside. When it comes to risk profile, I think this is what makes Manhattan so interesting, right? Because I think a lot of people think when it's uncertainty in the markets, Manhattan really suffer. And while that can be true, Manhattan is volatile. I think because of this very specific buyer, I don't think Manhattan see the hit that other real estate markets see in uncertain markets. And then when it comes to Brooklyn, I think in these uncertain markets, like I said, I think this is a more normal market, but because Brooklyn is more of a normal market, you have a broader pool. You don't only have luxury buyers in the Brooklyn pool. You have people that had a star condo in Manhattan. Now they want more space in Brooklyn. You have families that just need more space. I think an underrated thing that makes Brooklyn safe is its large brownstone inventory, right? I think right now in Manhattan, the entry for the brownstone can be very premium. We don't have a lot of brownstone. It's almost like a piece of history. You have it in some of the prime neighborhoods. We spoke about it in the Upper East Side, the Upper West Side, some West Village, Greenwich Village, things like that. But I think if you're really interested in a brownstone and you can't pay that premium price, I think Brooklyn is a great option. Brooklyn have a ton of brownstones at 2.5, 3 million range. With that being said, I think that's why in the beginning I said there's two different types of luxury buyers for Manhattan and Brooklyn, right? I think if you want prestige and wealth preservation, I think Manhattan is great for you. Now we see Brooklyn surging. So Brooklyn really is in a long-term growth stage. I think when it comes to both of these, there's no right or wrong answer. It all depends on what timeline you're on, right? With that being said, my name is Chris Jordan. I'm a luxury real estate agent here in New York City. If you have any specific questions about the real estate market, never ever hesitate to shoot me an email. My email will be right here. Other than that, if you like this video, please watch the next video on your screen, and I'll see you on the next one.